Yo, what's good, everybody? Turn this AC down a little bit. Maybe y'all can hear me. Alright, so hopefully the volume isn't jacked up on this one. If so, I'll redo this video. And the guy that I want to emphasize on in this video is my man Sam Broom. He reached out to me yesterday, and I brought up a point, not just to him, but to Scent Nation, and I've mentioned it a time or two in a video, that us smaller channels, we tend to get overlooked by the bigger channels. And in my personal opinion, I feel like even though there are levels to fragrances and fragrance reviews and stuff like that, we're all in the same game. And I feel like we all should reach out to each other. And I'm not trying to get them to like send me or anybody else samples or, stuff like that. But we all do the same thing, whether it's, the cheaper fragrances or the higher end stuff. We all do the same exact thing. We all have different ways of going about doing our videos and talking about videos, fragrances in videos. But for the most part, we're all in the same game. So I don't know why it's like this big ass divide in between reviewers. I just feel like since the bigger tier guys tend to stay away from us and they, do their own thing amongst each other, there actually are smaller groups within the bigger groups. Because I've heard a few other reviewers say that just because, it's a broad spectrum of reviewers, not all of them talk to each other. And I think that's sad myself, because there are a lot of small time reviewers and big time ones that I love to watch, regardless as to, what tier they're on. I just feel like I want to reach out. I want everybody to branch out and reach out to each other, period. But I feel like us as smaller time reviewers should stick together and possibly do our own thing. Since we don't get put in any tag videos, because people don't know us like that. And some of the bigger name guys, they look at our videos and I'm pretty sure they, and just breeze by it and don't even, pay us any attention. But I feel like us smaller reviewers should just stick together, do these tag videos amongst each other and have some fun with it. A lot of the bigger name reviewers don't even like to be in tag videos. They don't even like to get tagged in most cases with those videos. I, for one, wouldn't mind doing it. It gives me a little bit of a challenge to go through what I personally have and give my opinion on certain aspects of whatever the video should be about. So me and Sam Broom been talking yesterday, and I actually was late for work. I sat in the car and talked to him and was like a few minutes late. That's a L I'll take for a fellow reviewer. But yeah, we had a real nice conversation about some fragrances and, how our channels are evolving. And, I've talked a lot about how people have been biting the smaller reviewers' styles as far as like going to the rack stores and stuff. I've seen a few people jump out there and do it. Some of them, one in particular, is really being a troll about it and doing, but that's not even what this is about. But regardless to the fact, he did it too. And I just feel like all of us should, stick together. Let's come up with some ideas to do our own tag reviews and, make this thing a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting amongst each other. I'm not one for a lot of drama, but when people bring drama to me, I'm the one who's not going to back down from it. Call it what you want to. You can call me stupid, self-centered. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but I backs down from nobody, and y'all have seen that in the past when it comes to people coming in and trying to tell me what to do and how to run my channel and all this kind of stuff. Like, don't worry about what I'm doing. If you don't like the content, then just move on, find somebody else. But hopefully, not just Sam, but myself, Scent Nation, and a few other fragrance reviewers. Maybe even I want to get my man, the Fragrance Runner, and Ozzy Fragrance, and a few other channels to jump in on this also. If you have any ideas, matter of fact, this is gonna be my tag video. And the first person I'm gonna tag in this one is Sam Broom. Anyone who can come up with a good tag video idea, either go ahead and just make that video or drop a comment about it. If you want to talk about it first, whatever the case may be, we can do that. But Sam Broom is the first one I want to jump out there and tag to do something. Take the first step, if you want to call it the first step, because technically I'm making the first step, but you know what I'm saying, as far as him actually going ahead and giving a comment on it or going ahead and making a video, then let's just do it, guys. I love talking to these other reviewers. They cut from the same cloth. We all may have started different in doing what we're doing. We all have different things that started us on this path, and I've given my testimony as to what started me. It was a bad relationship, and I was trying to find something to occupy my time. But for the most part, it's been a fun ride, and I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I have kind of slowed down a little bit buying fragrances. I'm trying to wait for the holidays to get closer, because right now rack stores are bone dry. There's not much going on out there. There are some fragrances out there I don't know much about that I have seen. Some of you guys have been picking them up and showing them, but for the most part, I'm not really interested in just buying any old fragrance. I do want to find that hidden gem, and I know a lot of people give us flack for trying to do that and find the hidden gem and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not just gonna run to the store and just keep buying Nautica Voyage type fragrances all day long. That kind of got a little bit boring and mundane to me. That's why I kind of backed away from it, and that's really what started my channel. But there's only so many fragrances like that that you can pick up and talk about before everyone starts getting bored with it. So I am trying to venture out and do other stuff. I know I'm not trying to get no Creed and all that other stuff and try to do reviews, because I know my channel isn't about that type of stuff. But I am looking into some different inexpensive fragrances out there that I can bring to you guys and give you guys the best content I can bring you. If I can't do that, then I don't even want to do this anymore. That's how I feel about it. But you guys do keep motivating me to do what I do. You give me the best compliments. You boost my morale, my ego a little bit. You make me feel like I'm wanted in this game and that I have a spot in this game. And I want to continue to do this for as long as I can. Of course, some other people's channels like TLTG is gaining a lot of traction. He actually caught me in subscribers fast. And probably by now he's probably done passed me. He'll probably make it to 1,000 before I will, but for me, it's not a rat race. I'm not really into, and I'm not saying that he's in this for that either, but I'm just saying, for me, it's not a rat race. I just do what I do, and I keep it moving. If I get to 1,000, I get to 1,000. If I get to 5,000, I get to 5,000. I'm not going to change who I am for nobody. So, with that being said, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. If you feel like, you know, you want us to just keep doing what we've been doing, or is there something that we can do to change this up and give you know, a little bit better content, make things a little more interesting, a little more fun, do tag videos and stuff like that, let me know in the comment section. Also, I don't say this a lot, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all like any of these videos, if you dislike any video, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. It is what it is. If you like the content, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But it just lets YouTube know what direction your boy channel is going in, and if you guys really like the content. If you haven't subscribed by now, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That little bell will pop up on the screen. Ring that bell for notifications. Make sure you hit all when that little bell comes up and you ring it. It gives you 3 options. Hit the first one that says all, which means you will get every piece of content that I upload on this YouTube channel. I can't reiterate that enough. That is the one thing that kills a lot of us when it comes to our channels. People don't hit the like button. People don't hit the subscribe button. And we're just talking just to hear ourselves talk most of the time. So make sure you do that. And I am actually in front of FedEx. I have a fragrance to ship off to a subscriber, and he was interested in this Guess Man fragrance. So I'm about to ship this off to him. Anybody else who's interested in any fragrances that I have left over for sale, just about everything is $10. Go back, watch my review on fragrances, my last review on fragrances that are still for sale or for trade, mostly for sale though, and go through that video and you'll see what I have. Some of that stuff has been sold, not all of it, but hit me up in the comment section, or let me know what it is that you're interested in, and I can get it to you guys if you're wanting to get it. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.